Now, in my final question of the year to the First Minister, I want to raise the tragic case of Baby J, whose identity cannot be disclosed. Baby J was found dead in West Lothian 10 years ago. He was just 11 weeks old. The authorities knew he was at risk even before he was born, but that did not protect him. His tiny body had numerous injuries, including multiple broken bones, and a judge said that only his parents could have inflicted these injuries. But no criminal charges have ever been brought. And 6 months ago, I was pleased when the Lord Advocate told me that she had instructed a new investigation by specialist prosecutors. She also said that a fatal accident inquiry might be held. So will the First Minister back my calls for that inquiry and ensure that every effort is made to secure justice for Baby J?
First Minister.
On Mr Findlay's first point, I hope that my first answer to Mr Findlay gives him reassurance that I attach the greatest of significance to the voice of victims being heard within our criminal justice system. And if there are ways in which that needs to be strengthened, indeed we have legislation before Parliament to do exactly that. Indeed, in our former lives, Mr Findlay and I scrutinised that legislation together on the Criminal Justice Committee, and we were able to cooperate there. So perhaps we may be able to cooperate on some of these questions here. So I give him that assurance that we'll look at those points. And of course there is scope for the bill to be amended on the basis of the point that Mr Findlay raises. In relation to the tragic case in West Lothian, the Lord Advocate has made clear that there should be a renewed investigation on that point. The Crown determines whether or not the Crown will determine, on the basis of police investigation, what actions, if any, should be taken forward, and that is the proper role for the Crown to do so. And any question of a fatal accident inquiry again rests independently on the judgment of the Crown, and the Lord Advocate has made clear her position on that, and we will of course hear more from the Lord Advocate as the case is considered.